What up, y'all? It's your boy the Hood Nerd back again. This one is a subject that's not talked about in society enough, and that's boys being raped by adult women and the damage that it's gonna do to that boy turning into a man one day. Because in society, probably say around the age of 13, 14, boys are looked at as men at that point, grown men. So any sexual encounters, it's like, okay, he's supposed to want that. Now, roles was reversed. We're looking to stone this woman if that's a man raping a non-verbal girl with autism. Do you understand the outrage that would be going on right now in this country? But it's again, like I keep saying, if you men don't soon wake up, you understand we are headed toward a silent generation, and the men will be the ones who will have to be silent soon. We've got to do a better job of protecting each other as men and coming together as men and doing what's best for men in this society at this point. But let's get started with the story. Stephanie Bradshaw allegedly admitted to raping a boy she was babysitting. This comes out of Carmel, Indiana. An Indiana woman is accused of raping a nonverbal teen with autism who she was babysitting. Do you realize how sick you have to be to take advantage of a nonverbal human? To rape anybody, period, is the most vile thing you can do. And like I said, I don't play with this charge lightly. I don't play with it when it comes to men. I don't play with it when it comes to women. To me, this and the accusation of child molestation is the worst two things you can hang on somebody's jacket. Because whether you're found innocent or not, the stigma will always be there once that accusation has been given. On Tuesday, 47-year-old Stephanie Bradshaw was arrested and charged with 1 count of rape and 2 counts of sexual battery, the Carmel police said in the news release. While the release only states that her arrest comes after an investigation regarding Bradshaw while she was caring for a minor with special needs, court documents reveal more details of Bradshaw's alleged crimes. According to a probable cause affidavit on Monday, the teen's parents contacted police after they found video footage from earlier that day allegedly showing a sexual encounter between Bradshaw and their nonverbal teen son who has autism. Now, you know how alarming that would be, especially for a father. For a father, there's nothing he can even do in the situation. You can't go hit a woman, and you really can't send your wife out to do that because that's your job to protect. So all you can really do now is call the police and sit and wait. And now we don't even know the effects that this will have. Not to mention the effects this would have on a normal human being. But now the effects this is having on a nonverbal child with autism, who will probably never be able to express those feelings verbally. So, what type of life and future will this boy have depending on the damage that's been done? The footage shot by a surveillance system installed throughout the family's home allegedly showed Bradshaw tucking the teen into bed, removing her pants before noticing the video camera and turning it away. Turning the video camera away. And see, I'm doing these videos now because I just want society to kind of be able to look at how they paint men as just these monsters, these savages out here just destroying and taking everything. But what I really want to drive home, the point is, this society is really being led by one gender at this point, and she is wreaking hell and havoc all over the place. And because we have no voice, we really can't say anything about it. We're forced to kind of just sit back and watch all of this as it occurs and unfolds. Whether you speak and say anything at this point, you get fired. You're anti-feminist. You're anti-woman. You're a misogynistic pig. And it's sickening. When the police asked the parents to go through older footage from previous dates Bradshaw babysat, the couple discovered another incident from July 28th that allegedly showed her raping their son. So again, I just did a video earlier, and we're going to state it again. These women keep saying we need people to protect us. Who's protecting the children that they are preying on? The emotional damage that they are levying against those little children, young boys, young girls. Who's protecting them? Because only one side is seen as the boogeyman in this country, and that's the man. While in police custody, Bradshaw allegedly admitted to the accusations. Miss Bradshaw uttered that the juvenile victim instigated the encounter. And again, I keep telling you, there's never any accountability. Never any accountability. It's always someone else's fault with their behavior. She described the juvenile victim as very handsy and aggressive. 10 years old, very handsy and aggressive. During further questioning, Bradshaw allegedly said she didn't have sexual feelings for the teen. When asked about her mindset during the encounter, she stated she did not have sexual feelings for the juvenile victim, that she wanted the juvenile victim to experience a sexual encounter. But he was very handsy and feeling. No sexual feelings, but I wanted to be the one to give him that first sexual encounter. I wanted to take his virginity from him. The documents state, according to the station, Bradshaw remains behind bars in Hamilton County Jail on a $30,000 bond. According to jail records, it is unclear whether she has an attorney to comment on her behalf. All I can say is this happens a whole lot more than what is being reported. And there's a lot of men who've been emotionally damaged by women when they were children, grown women, adult women like this. But it's always looked at as a rite of passage, whereas I was 13, I had sex with a 28-year-old woman. When I was 14, I had sex with a 28, 29-year-old woman, 22, 23-year-old woman. That's cool. That's never looked at as wrong. You flip it around, and that man is the worst thing known to man, scum of the earth. If this is a man, this is plastered everywhere on the national news. Man rapes 10-year-old nonverbal kid. Well, 13, how old is he? Let me not misspeak. Nonverbal teen. So let me not say. So I think I said he was 10 years old earlier. A nonverbal teen with autism who she was babysitting. That was a man who had did that, he would be seen as a monster. And again, it'd be plastered everywhere. And you would have all of these women out and about from these feminist movements and feminist different groups coming out saying who's going to protect women from these savages. They would be boycotting everything and everywhere to make sure this is loud and clear. But the one thing you never hear, they stay on code. Women always stay on code. They won't be out boycotting this woman. They won't be saying who. There's never any sign saying who's protecting young boys from adult women. And you know what the sad thing is? It's your own mother who won't have that sign out saying who's going to protect young boys from grown women. Because for women, they identify as female first over mother, wife, sister, anything else, they identify as female first, feminist first. It's your boy, the Hood Nerd. I'm out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button.